as he joins us every single Monday. Welcome, Ryan McCarthy of No Critics Required fame. And what's for the brew this morning, sir?
Iced tea.
Iced tea. Okay. So you're going with iced tea. I no problem with that. I'm an iced tea man myself.
Well,
Yeah, I had my coffee early this morning.
he had the whole weekend to get over it.
All right, so
Yeah, I
let's
don't
get
want
this
to. I don't. We're not gonna.
let's
We're not
let's
gonna talk about.
let's get this out the way. So
No, I don't want to.
so
You can't. 'Cause it was the only
No,
game on
I
Black
don't want to.
Friday.
I will have apoplexy on the internet because from talking about this game.
apoplexy on the internet. Oh
I
my god.
I refuse. I
Like
refuse.
that was Black Friday for everybody. So everybody saw what
Apoplexy
happened.
on the internet. Oh my
Nope.
gosh. So
Nope.
you
Sorry.
would go crazy and ham. Okay, that's good to know.
No, I mean,
All
well,
right.
not only that, but what has to be said that's already been said? Honestly,
But the
Oh
fact
well,
that
I have said on this show. I said on my
I,
show.
I would say
What
this though.
more can I
would
say?
I would say this
the
though.
fact. hmm
They got a pick
Go ahead.
six on a Hail Mary.
I was gonna say we
Yep,
could say this.
just another part of Jets
We
lore.
could say
This is the Jets.
we
This is
saw
who they are.
we saw a 99-yard return off of a Hail Mary for a pick six right before the half. I mean, we've never said that on the program. Oh, I'm sorry. 34-13. The Jets.
A-Rod.
L to the. Oh, but you did say on the
A-Rod,
but you
stay
did say on
home.
the program
Stay
you would not
home.
comment. But you did say though on this program that you would not comment about the Jets until they actually scored a touchdown. They did score one.
Like it matters. Like it matters. Honestly, at this juncture of my fandom, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
A-Rod,
Look,
stay home.
I know how it
Just stay
feels
home.
because I've been feeling that way the last
Do
3 years for
Ryan
the
and
Texans.
Greeny the favor of just staying home and come back next.
Let's not mention Greeny, that fake
Staying
Jets
home.
fan. He's not a Jets fan. Come on, Greeny.
Oh, what would you have against Mike Greenberg? Oh my gosh.
He's not a fan. He's
What
not.
did
He's
he
a
ever do
fake.
to you?
He's. It just seems like he's a
What
fake
did he ever do
fan.
to you, Ryan?
Nothing to me, but it just seems like he's a fake. He's just talking about the Jets just to get more clicks, just to get more content. More
He's from New
engagements.
York.
It's all. I don't care. I don't care. Well, he went to school in Chicago. What does it matter?
Yes, he went to school. He went to school at Northwestern.
He
yes.
went to Northwestern,
But-
okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
I have no more words to say about this team for the rest of the year. If
I'm gonna be
Aaron
honest
Rodgers
with you.
comes
But wait a
back,
minute, though.
yippee.
But wait a minute though. They have a possible win coming. They have the Falcons coming to town Sunday.
They're gonna lose that game 6-3. Come on. Come on.
He says 6-3.
They'll get destroyed by the Titans. They'll get destroyed by the Dolphins again.
So you telling me to start
I bet the Commanders will beat them by 30.
Actually, the
This
Texans.
is a lost
They're-
season.
They're playing the Texans. They're not playing the Titans. But yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Oh, so I'm starting Taint Dell. Okay.
Oh Lord. Did you actually say that the Falcons are gonna beat the Jets 6-3?
yeah, you heard me. You heard me.
6-3.
6-3.
I'm trying to be positive here. I'm not even trying to pile on. I'm trying to be positive. This is a W.
I have run out.
This is.
I have run out of positivity. Positive Pete is dead. Okay.
This is a W.
Let's have
Oh
a
my
sweet. Let's
gosh.
have a moment of silence. Let's have a moment of silence for Positive Pete, the Jets fan. All right, we're done.
A moment of silence for positive people. Do we need to do one for Fireman Ed too?
I think Fireman's just lost about as much hope as I have. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, probably is chanting UCK. Yeah, he probably is doing that.
Well, guess
Okay.
what? Y'all ain't not the worst team though.
No, the team that is the worst team, they just fired their head coach. So you have that.
I mean, within the division in the AFC.
I mean, speaking of teams that have terrible offensive lines, no run game, and no talent on receiver to speak with, let's about the Carolina Panthers.
Well, see, but the Jets do have talented wide receivers, so you can't compare that. I mean, Garrett Wilson's he's a beast.
Hey, y'all got a running back
The
too.
Panthers don't
one
have
receiver, the one receiver they have, the
You-
one receiver,
You got a running back too.
I'm saying you got,
and they
Brees
can't get the
Hall.
run game going either.
I'm saying you got Brees Hall, you got Garrett Wilson. You can't say that about the Panthers. They don't have anything close to that for running back or wide receiver.
I know, but they're being mismanaged. This is the part that kills.
This
offense is mismanaged.
I will
Totally
not argue that
mismanaged.
because I believe they are. I felt that way before this year.
All right, so do we need to put Nathaniel Hackett's name on the list to be canned next?
Oh God, they should have been canned the moment he
should have never been considered in the first place. Should never been considered in the first place.
It's the A-Rod effect.
I'm not a Jets fan. I'm not a Jets fan, and I would say to you, Hackett's name should not have been signed on the dotted line, even if Aaron Rodgers was going to be assured of being a Jet, because the dude does not know offense. He just doesn't.
No,
and
he gets by because his dad was an offensive coordinator. It's the last name.
It's because his
Paul
father
Hackett,
Paul is
who coached the Jets too.
Yeah, his father Paul actually did know how to coach offense, but Nathaniel, not even close. He lucked up to have Rodgers be the quarterback when he was OC in Green Bay, and now everybody's thinking, well, he must have the magic touch with Rodgers. No.
Well, guess what? Guess what, Cole? Maybe it's all Zach Wilson's fault. After all.
No, I think I will beat Ryan in saying this. Zach Wilson is beyond saving.
Oh no, none of that. I'm just saying it may not all be Zach Wilson's fault. Now that we put a new quarterback in there and it still looks.
Let me see. Is it all his fault?
There's a number of mitigating factors as to why this offense is just the way it is.
Is it all his fault? No. Is it a lot his fault? Yes.
I give him 65%.
Because I'll put it this way. You got Garrett Wilson, you got Brees Hall. And that offensive line is not all that bad. They just seem to have injury issues. And they can't do anything offensively. That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
With the offensive line, you have fifth stringers starting.
That's what I'm saying. The only issue with them is they have injury issues. That's the only problem with the offensive line. Yeah.
Well, on that front, I know what Ryan's going through because we went through that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
talk about a happier topic, please. in the how many minutes I have left? 6 minutes I have left.
Okay, happier topic.
All right. The Patriots might be looking for a new head coach at the end of the season.
No. Well, no. The Patriots got beaten by the Giants yesterday.
That really did happen.
That's all I gotta say. Tommy DeVito. And Belichick got beat by a quarterback who still lives with his parents.
Good old Tommy DeVito.
2023, ladies and gentlemen. It was not on your NFL bingo card for 2023.
See, there you go. Look at that.
Belichick still can't beat the Jets.
That's what's gonna happen. His last hurrah will be him beating the Jets in Week 18.
But can't beat the Giants.
To finish the season 3-14 and still not get the number one pick overall.
Why Belichick can't beat the Giants? Why he just can't beat the Giants?
Well, okay, so you did say in this program that if the Jets don't do well, you always hope that the Patriots don't, because you're praying for mutually assured destruction.
Uh-huh.
You're definitely getting that.
So, are you feeling that same energy this year?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Ryan don't even care about the Dolphins
There
and
we go.
Bills.
There we go.
They don't even care about the Dolphins and Bills. Long
No,
as
I
the
can't.
Patriots suffering.
Look,
Now-
no.
that's
I
the-
do have something. I do have something to say about the Dolphins, though. I've said it for weeks on this program. I've said it for weeks on my program. You can impress me when you beat a team over 500. And I said the same about the Cowboys too.
Well, then let's see how
Well,
many
the
chances
Cowboys
do
will
they
get
have
their
to do that.
chance. The Cowboys will get their chance next Sunday.
I'm looking at the Dolphins schedule. So the
And the Dolphins will
Cowboys.
get get that chance to do that.
So the last
Probably
3 games.
sometime around Christmas.
The last 3 games, the Dolphins you have 3 opportunities to impress Ryan McCarthy.
So Mr. McCarthy, you will not be impressed because the next 3 games are at Washington, against the Titans at home, and against your beloved Jets at home.
Sheesh.
You have to wait to Christmas.
So you have to wait till Christmas.
And you really don't like that game because it's against the Cowboys.
So you have to wait for Christmas to see if this team is for real, because they do host the Cowboys and they travel to Baltimore and they host the Bills at the end of the season. So they will have their
And I'm even sure which Bills team. And I'm even sure which Bills team will show up.
The thing is, I don't even think the Bills know which Bills team is
No.
going to show up, and I mean from half to half. I'm so upset with the Bills, and I don't even root for the Bills. I'm so upset with them. How the heck can you play a perfect game against the Eagles in the first half and then forget to play football in the second? I don't understand that. I don't.
Nope. Nope.
I don't.
I have nothing.
Sir, that's what I thought. All right, so let me see. So I'm trying to get some happy talk for you. I mean, can't really talk about the Jets. I already mentioned the Patriots because they're doing crappy, and I'm hearing Wise saying "F Boston" in my head. I'm trying to think,
Yeah, can we play that PSA? Because that'll make me
yes,
happy.
Oh, definitely. Not a problem. Not a problem.
The PSA.
Yeah.
Oh
You're-
my goodness.
I'd love to fulfill
crazy.
your request.
The following is a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
Boston.
This has been a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
I'm Ryan McCarthy, and I approve this message.
Speaking of the
so.
Bills losing, the man that's ahead of the Eagles Nation is in the chat. Congratulations, sir.
Yes, cool. Congratulations on your Eagles being 10-1.
Who's that one lost to,
Yes,
though?
yes, Bill lost. Yes, we know. And
Yeah,
get
surprisingly,
over it.
that one
you-
and
Mhm.
that 1 and 10-1 came to. It's a team. Hold on, what? I think they located in
The
New York,
Jets,
New
yes.
Jersey. I think they
Yes,
were
they came against
green
the
and not
Jets.
blue.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, the Jets.
Mhm.
I mentioned that on the program last week on Play Callers, and he almost canceled me right then and there. The look on his face when I mentioned that, you just saw his countenance drop. And I'm like, oh, I'm losing connection. Oh, sorry, gotta go.
That loss didn't make no sense whatsoever.
Cool.
It didn't. I'm still surprised too.
Cool. Why are you still salty about Belichick? Your team beat his in the Super Bowl. Why are you salty still? Salty. I mean, just salty.
2005, anybody?
Yeah, that.
I don't give a crap. The more recent win in the Super Bowl was the Eagles. I would get it if it was in your position, playmaker, where you lost to the team twice in the Super Bowl, but you beat them in the more recent Super Bowl, I may add. Oh, you always
There you
want the
go.
Patriots to lose. So you mean tell me you'd root for the Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders before you'd root for the Patriots?
Ooh.
That means you're not an Eagles fan. All right, now that feels good.
Oh wow! Wow! You just gonna call that man out like that?
Woo!
Jeez!
Shots fired.
No,
How was their shots?
No, cool knows I'm just playing with him. But
The shells are somewhere in the ground over somewhere.
It's between Nashville and North Carolina right now. I don't know where they will land it
somewhere. It's somewhere. It's somewhere.
All right. So for the Jets to actually make this a happier time of the year, what can they do between now and the time the NFL season is over for you to be happy about them?
Win a game, score touchdowns.
Well, I mean, they scored.
Look professional.
I mean, well, they scored a touchdown this past Friday, but they just can't put more than one touchdown together.
Exactly. Score more than one touchdown in offense. Look like a unit that is professional. Look like a unit that plays in 2023, and not this historically terrible the offense they currently have. The third down percentage is the worst ever in the modern NFL. This point total that it just seems like every season with Robert Saleh as head coach. I don't know if it's because of the way they're playing, or just the talent, the bereft talent they have on offense. Period. They can't put together a solid game plan, and I don't know who's to blame here. Part of it's Hackett, part of it's Saleh for mismanaging the roster. Part of it is Joe Douglas for sitting on his hands after Aaron Rodgers went down in week 1 and also not doing anything at the trade deadline. I'll point my fingers at all three men. All three.
It almost seems to me that the way the season has played out unfortunately ever since Rodgers messed up his Achilles.
I still hear in my head 4 plays into the season on September 12th from Cole.
Cole was not happy whatsoever.
Cole was just.
I think Cole was more mad than everybody, and he
apocalyptically cross. Let's put it that way.
Yes, I'm like all this hoopla, all this spectacle, all of the ticker tape parade before they even win a Super Bowl, basically, is all adorning New York. And you mean to tell, and all the hype about the Jets was absolutely nauseating. I mean, it was almost Cowboys level from the time they signed.
Let's not go that far.
The media. No. Not you all. Not the fandom. The media.
Okay.
The fandom I can handle because, I mean, you all suffer so much. So now you got optimism. It was cool to see Jets fan be happy. I love that.
Yeah.
But the media, when it came to Jets, it was like, well, the Jets are going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, whoa. Yes, their defense is nice. But hold on, let's pump the brakes. You got a running back that just tore up a knee and he's not coming back. You do have a good wide receiver, but that pretty much is it. I don't really consider Allen Lazard a receiver. And Randall Cobb, that dude is on crutches.
Allen Lazard, the healthy scratch on Friday.
And the offensive line, they're a mash unit. I'm like, no, I can't do that yet. I'm sorry. No. And I was saying that way back in April. I'm like, no, I can't put them in the Super Bowl yet. I can't put them Super Bowl contender yet. Now, if Rodgers plays a whole year, they could probably make the playoffs, and that would be cool to see. But that's what I was talking about. And you all as Jets fans, you were like, oh, man, I really feel good about this season. That was good to see. I loved it.
Yep.
But the media was like, oh, the Jets, they're going to be the Super Bowl. I'm like, shut up. That I was getting sick of.
That man was in
all of that. And we only witnessed 4 freaking plays.
That man came on the screen, all in my ear, saying 4 plays. I'm like, somebody is not happy right now. Good
4 plays.
Gracious.
It was upsetting to me. I'm like, all this for 4 doggone plays.
He can't help his Achilles pop.
No, I know that.
No, but you know who can help it?
Who?
Whoever owns MetLife Stadium. That's who.
Look, we can go over this until time immemorial. You know, these owners want to be cheap, and they say, well, we save a whole lot of money on groundskeeper. We don't need to have grass grow here.
I'm sorry.
Forget grass. Forget
And
grass.
we
We
had a-
don't need to
and
have
we had
grass
a-
grow.
Yeah, and we had a dolphin tear his Achilles, which is I mean, I don't like the Dolphins, but I hate Jordan Phillips. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the Dolphins, but I don't like seeing players get injured. Period.
And he knew right away.
And this was a non-contact injury.
He knew right away.
It's the same with Rodgers. It was a non-contact injury too. Yeah.
Yep.
And look, I may have my fun with Aaron Rodgers, but I did not want to see him tear his Achilles, especially non-contact style to boot. But yes, I was apoplectic because I'm like, all this hype for 4 plays in this season.
Stay home, Aaron Rodgers. Do not come back. Stay home.
Yes, please.
I think this has Jets fan nation mixed. I think he should stay home because they needed to focus on building the offensive line in the off season, whether it be through the draft or free agency. And it's just too. I know he's trying to prove a point and saying, "Yeah, I can. If I can come back from this injury, any player can come back from this injury." But you're risking yourself. You're already 40 years old now.
Yeah, he'll be 40.
And you're stuck behind. You're stuck behind an offensive line who is underachieved and on their 5th string guard. No. It's not the risk is not worth the reward is not worth the risk.
No.
I get it.
Set your sights. Yeah, his birthday actually will be Sunday. I'm sorry, Saturday. I'm sorry. Saturday he'll be 40. But yeah, I'm with you, Ryan. I'm like, no, man, just Aaron, set your sights for September. Set your sights for then. To have your first game back be then. Forget coming back. Just let this team, I hate to say it this way because it sounds real crass, but let this team stub their toe the rest of the season. Just let them stub their toe. Let them get their mistakes out. Let them not get their mistakes out at your behest and at your expense. No, man, just no. And then, of course, in off season, demand the front office to get better players there. Period.
Yep. It's yet another reset and yet another year outside the playoffs, barring a miracle.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know I know a way to make you happy before you do go, sir. This is sort of NHL wise. Now I know you were teased by our fellow brother Wise when the Rangers beat the Devils recently at the Rock, but I do remember there was a play. There was a 7-game series between those same two teams this past April.
Yeah.
And I think the Rangers suffered a
Game 7.
Well, they also scored 7 goals on Saturday night against Buffalo, so that's a good thing. So hopefully they're getting healthy, and whatever lull they're in currently, hopefully they'll figure it out and just ride the wave for the rest of the season.
Yeah, well, they're 9-9-1 right now, so yeah, hopefully they can right the ship, and they got plenty of time to do it.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I have nothing to say about hockey. The Ducks got their behinds whooped last night.
But yeah, before you do go, your thoughts on the Devils season thus far, and your hopes for them going forward.
Got to stay healthy, especially their top 3 forwards. Hughes, Heischer, and Meyer have had injuries since starting the season. Defense needs to tighten up a little bit, and there's not much in terms of goaltending in that can help Devils. I know Connor Hellebuck signed an extension with Winnipeg, so he'll be there before the season started, so he'll be there for the foreseeable future. But goaltending's got to clean up a little bit too. So once these things get figured out, I think they'll be okay. I mean, Jack Hughes was on his way to a 100-point season for the more than 100. I think he was on pace for in mid-October. I think he was on pace for over 150 points. But then he got hurt against who was it? Who was he got hurt against? Can't remember who he got hurt against, but then he was week to week with an upper body injury, and they struggled as a result. And he sure was out right before that too. So, but I think if they could stay healthy the rest of the year, tighten things up on defense, and have goaltending show up, I think they'll be all right. It's early. It's only November. It's only November 27th. So I'm pretty optimistic for the rest of the way.
Yeah, I mean, you still got 4+ months left. So there's still plenty of time to get things straight before you make a playoff push and a playoff run. So and plus they're building off of a playoff season, and they actually had a playoff series victory too. So
against what's that team that Wise roots for?
Wow.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh man, they're only a subway ride away. They wear blue.
Y'all like disrespectful. Y'all are very
Mike
disrespectful.
Milbury once called them the blue.
Y'all are very disrespectful.
That's hockey, baby.
Oh my God.
And that team you talking about is in first place as of right now in their division. So.
It won't last. It won't last. I'm telling you, it won't last. Well, gentlemen.
So what
That's
is
it for
on?
me.
I was to say. So what is on No Credentials Required for this week?
Yep. We're reviewing this past week in the NFL. A lot of dogs this week in terms of games, especially the 1:00 slot. Just gonna be tough to review, but we're gonna review it anyway. If you want to, please go back on our channel, which is just search No Credentials Required on YouTube. We are a Thanksgiving special, which Cole, you were part of, and we appreciate you stopping by. That's a lot of fun with you guys, with you being there, talking Bye Barry, talking about Tom Brady saying the NFL is mediocre, and we talked about Coach Greg Popovich telling the San Antonio crowd to let's pipe down with Kawhi Leonard's feelings, guys. Let's just be civil. Be civil. And we talked about Sam Weich's you're not in Cleveland, you're in Cincinnati. The comparison. But go back and watch it. It was a fun time with myself, Dustin, and Cole.
And I love the fact Joe brought that up. And thank you again for being a part of No Credentials Required.
One of these days, me and Ryan got to do a show.
Let's go.
And before Ryan goes, yes, the slate coming up, except for maybe a couple of games, they are. That is Ryan McCarthy, and you can also catch him on. Well, no, you can't really catch him on Victory Money tonight. My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't think we'll ever record again for the rest of the year. Both myself and my broadcast partner Dan we're done. We're done.
That, and of course, is if the Jets do win on a Sunday, Saturday, Thursday, whenever, you probably will catch a Victory
Even
Monday
a Friday.
recording or Friday.
Any day that ends in Y.
And also you can catch it for doing 10 good minutes, unless you put that on hiatus.
No, we're still going with still going through with 10 good minutes. Just depends on the topic and the day of the week the person can record. So we'll let you know when the next 10 good minutes is.
All right. Well, as he joins us every Monday, No Credentials Required's own Ryan McCarthy. It's Justice with Carver McCarthy. Send my regards to Dustin for me, please, sir.
Will do.
All right.